get started?
That's not really exactly, I mean, I know you've heard her story, but that's not exactly, how it went down. That cashier, I mean, she's looking out for the business, I mean, isn't it supposed to be with the customers?
Ma'am, I don't know if you know this. I'm not a cop. I'm just a lawyer who happens to be here, but usually you'd like to wait and not say anything until you've been Mirandized. This cashier, who is now lying dead on the ground, a poor Indian woman who's worked there for 40 years, who says, and everyone knows and says that you struck her about the head and neck with your purse until she was dead. Well, in the modern day, they have these things like cameras. They're everywhere. Security cameras.
You are kidding me.
No, yeah, everywhere. They're even in the dressing rooms now because so many people shoplift. So, when you're like checking out your panty lines and all that, they're in the dressing rooms, but they turn them off only when people are there.
New choice.
They're the kind of cameras that automatically put fuzzy marks over people's private parts, so you don't have to worry about that.
What if their purse didn't match your phone?
New choice.
What if you sat down on the stool one day and it was stuck in your buttocks,
Well, ma'am,
That's being curious.
if that situation were to occur, if you were to, sit on a stool or something and bar your backside, I would be happy to represent you in court at that time if, in fact, you are free from obviously murdering this woman.
But, don't you want to know the truth, though? I mean,
Of course I want to know the
call
truth.
you and I need representation. I'm obviously going to need representation.
New choice.
I'm obviously going to need representation because look at the manner in which she fell. She probably hit her head, too.
Well, you do bring up an interesting point. I mean,
The head injury on top of the being killed.
right, I mean, the broken nose from your purse, and I do see that you have one of those big coach bags with all that hardware on it.
New choice.
I do see that you have a sledgehammer in your purse as well, which does often cause death when coming in blunt force with the brain. I'm not sure if you were aware of that when you put it in your purse this morning.
Well, you never know. You might need to hammer some nails down.
New choice.
Or you never know when your kid might get out of line.
New choice.
You never know when you might need something to, I told her that sticker said it was 40% off. That sign over, didn't you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
She didn't believe me. I was trying to tell her I had to get through to her.
40% or whatever is marked. I mean, it says it right there in small print. They all say that. 40% or,
Well, that doesn't seem quite fair. So even, whenever I call you and we get in there for the trial, we're going to definitely need to talk about, of course, we're going to have to talk about the death and all that, hitting the head and that stuff. But we're going to have to talk about how it's so unclear. You've really got to have...
Right, the injustice of the
Of the sign.
Yeah, no, I completely...
If it's important, make it big so you
New choice.
see it. If it's important, then lick it to make sure it's real. If it's important, on the counter and let her know. That's why I had the sledgehammer.
Okay, yeah, I do understand right, because obviously they're not making it very clear to persons such as yourself who carry sledgehammers, and they should be aware of that when they do their marketing in store.
Exactly. I didn't bring my glasses today.
Right, and they need to think that,
I don't talk
you're
that
going
stuff.
to... Okay, so I'm building my case here. Okay, so we've got the sign that is very clear, and they're not telling you clearly by standing on top of anything or encouraging you to lift the sign. They aren't anticipating you not being able to read it properly because you hadn't have your glasses. They certainly are anticipating the sledgehammer. Not thinking about the sledgehammer in any way. And, obviously that is the fault of Jessie and Maria. Not this poor dead Indian woman. I think her name was Reese or something like that. She's very nice, but obviously...
I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's a silent P, B, Reese. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I mean, jinx, like...
New choice.
You get too many compliments.
She is starting to to biodegrade or something back there. It must be all furry. It just
New
smells
choice.
like- oh my God, I think she's breathing.